Making money is often seen as a tedious task. Whether tedious or not, it is relative. We have people who say making money is hard, and we also have people who say making money is very easy. Last 2 months, I met a friend, and he told me that making money is very easy. So, out of curiosity, I asked him why he's saying that, and his response was simple. He said, God has placed something unique within you. When you identify and work on it, it can give you so much money. So this quickly drew my attention to the fact that unique or exceptional ability really pays. If we consider this, it tells us that what we have to chase as human beings is our unique or exceptional ability. And when we find this unique or exceptional ability and work on it or refine it, it is going to pay us a lot. So it is clear now, getting money is not about chasing it, but by attracting it. And one good way is what I've stated earlier, that is identifying your unique or exceptional ability and working on it. Also, let's consider how money works in our world. We get money for what we do. So if you're a graphic designer, you get paid after delivering a flyer to a customer. And that is how it works for most people. We only get paid after a job done. And whenever there is a job done, a customer's problem is solved or value is being added to a customer. So it also tells us that every service we render or every product we sell solves a problem or adds value to people. And people will give you money as long as you are coming to put an end to the troubles they are going through in life. Okay, so one other way that we can make money is to solve a problem. That's a problem worth solving. Some problems will bring you money, and some problems will also take away money from you. So you have to choose the kind of problem that you want to solve. So we must understand this before we can think of making 300 cedis a day in Ghana. Okay, there are numerous problems you can solve that can give you 300 cedis a day. And one thing we don't have to forget is that making 300 cedis a day will require you to be smart, bold, and shameless. You can't make 300 cedis a day if you're a shy person. If you're shy to work, if you don't want to put in the effort, you cannot make 300 cedis a day. Now let's do this simple calculation before we move on to some of the things we can do that can give us 300 cedis a day. Making 300 cedis a day excluding weekends means that you are getting 6,600 cedis a month, and then including weekends means that 9,000 cedis a month. Now what can you do to get this amount of money on you by the end of the month? Number one is coconut business. You see, the coconut business is a booming business. People have come to the realization that the coconut water has a lot of health benefits. So now people buy the coconut not just for the food in it, but then the water they get from the coconut. So you have one person buying about 2 to 3 coconuts from someone who sells coconut. And let me tell you how this business works. You can get a sack of coconut which has 25 pieces of coconut at 100 cedis in Kumasi. And then now coconut is sold at 10 cedis. One coconut is 10 cedis. So if you are able to sell just one sack of coconut that contains 25 pieces of coconut, you are getting 250 cedis. Now you deduct your expenses, which is the amount you use to buy the coconut, and that's 100 cedis. You have 150 cedis left, and then depending on your distance, you can work on your transportation. So let's say even if you are giving 50 cedis as transportation, or you are using 50 cedis as transportation, you have 100 cedis left. So you're getting 100 cedis from one sack of coconut. All you have to do is to sell 3 sacks of coconut a day, and you are going to make 300 cedis. One might think that selling 3 sacks of coconut a day is difficult, but then it's not difficult if you get a very good location. So what you must also understand is that you need a very good location to sell this coconut, else you are going to struggle. So get a busy place, get a place that is really busy, that's tight, that's a lot of people are passing there. I mean, going back and forth. Yeah, if you get such a good place, you can then sell more than 75 pieces. That's like 3 sacks. Also, if you cannot do this yourself, let's say if you're a student or you're a graduate, you cannot do this, you feel shy to do this, note that there's also a way for you. That is, you get someone to do it for you, but then you don't get a full profit. You get to share the profit with the person, and because of that, you don't get 300 cedis a day. Remember, I said that getting 300 cedis a day will require you to be shameless. You don't have to be shy, you just have to do it, and you'll be fine. The second one, too, is a porridge business. That's the porridge business. It is really a booming one. A lot of people don't know that this business is a very good one. The last time I had a conversation with someone into this business, she was getting 800 cedis a day. You see, with this business, all you have to do is to wake up early, come to the roadside where a lot of students pass or a lot of workers pass before they go to work. If you do that, you can also make more than 300 cedis a day. But then if you are shy to do it as well, you can let someone do it for you, then you share the profit. It's just a matter of letting someone come on board to support you. If you think you cannot do it yourself, you can get something out of that. Also, graphic designers too can make 300 cedis or more a day. Every Sunday or every Saturday, sorry, we have people who are getting married. We have people who are being celebrated. I mean, for what they've done. We have a lot of activities going on, funeral and so many other things. All you have to do is that you have to go on the grounds. See, most of us are online and we are not getting customers. There are a lot of people online, but just go online. Go to where the people are. Talk to them. Show them what you have. And with that one, all you need to do is to design just 6 flyers. That is, if you decide to price one flyer at 50 cedis. If you design 6 flyers a day, you are getting 300 cedis. It is very easy to get 6 people a day or design 6 flyers a day. All you have to do is to work. You have to go to the places, visit churches, visit people living at homes and all that. Don't just stay online. Online is good, but then you have to visit people too and show them what you have, show them your skill, show them your design, and you're going to get flyers to design for them. You can even go on a contract with them where they are going to pay you monthly and all that. So that is one way designers can also make money. The next thing I'll talk about is in-drive or boat business. You see, I have a friend who is into this business and his target is to get 317 cities every day, and he normally gets more than that. There are days he gets below 317, but then almost every day he's getting the 317 cities or more. And this tells you how good the business is. And now he has a land and he wants to build. I'm not telling you to go and get a land and start building. All I'm trying to tell you is that there is money in that business. You might not have a car, but then maybe your dad has a car or your mom has a car. If you can find a way to convince them to give you the car to start this kind of business, it is really going to help you. It really pays a lot. All you have to do is to sit behind the wheel and then drive. The last one I'll talk about in this video is the Gary business. See, Gary is a product almost everybody consume once a week. And we have Wachi sellers and Gobe sellers who come every day. But the problem with these people is that you don't normally get the time to go to the market to get their stuff. That is the Gary and other things they need. So normally they tell taxi drivers to do that for them. So they have taxi drivers who deliver these items they want for them because they don't get a chance to go to the market. They have to be at the marketplace or where they sell their food almost every day, except Sundays. And Sundays too, they would want to go to church to go and give thanks to God. Some of them also decide to rest on that day. All I'm trying to say is that you can be a middleman between the Gary sellers in the market and these people who sell the wache and then the Gary and beans. Please, it is a very, very good business. If you are able to deliver a lot of Gary, or let's say even just 20 Gary, that is one ulunka of Gary, like 20 of them to these women, you are going to make a very good amount of money that day. So these are some few businesses that we can venture, and we are going to get no less than 300 cedis a day. There are some days we will not get the 300 cedis, but then we are going to get 300 cedis almost every day. So one thing that I want us to understand is that we don't have to be shy. We have to be bold and confident and enter places that we don't even want to enter. That is the only way that we can break through and get the money we are looking for. Do not forget to share your thoughts with me in the comment section, and also don't forget to like and share the video with a friend. Thank you.